要这样比较痛的。
那叫拿土塞。
不起来哈。
拿土塞。
Position. And right now, Peanut not in a great position as Arcane Shift from Doggo getting so many of these Mystic shots down. Viper trying to kite it out, has that Q activated, and he has to flash to move himself out of the area. Battle Dance to save to life, and Doggo snipes down Viper. There's Equalizer, comes down, perfect position once again. The tidal wave comes through, it's a phenomenal shockwave. Honkyu decides that they want to win the fight, and now it's Junja's turn to go deep. They look for the angle, Zeus goes down. To light in a safe spot, and HLE, they're just trying to get the heck out of dodge. Get out because that health bar is just missing. Emperor's Divide finds two in the back line, and Zeus is there with the flamethrower to take down Honkyu again. Junja will be able to keep himself alive at least, but Peanut takes down Doggo. There are those carries you were talking about, Mal. They're now taking a nap in the river, and there goes the rest of CFO to follow. HLE. Will Zeka be able to tidy up the play? Well, the answer to that is yes. Will Delight find some of his fantastic engages? Yes, and they need it.
对，这边你们两个慢，然后如果真的要慢，就小迪在前面，不能两个被推。所以如果小迪被
Just bypasses the wall, but then bypasses the turret! It's not what you want to see. There is the cease and desist, and Junja will immediately get punished, but he does have the subjugate, and Zeka just kind of evaporated off the back end. They still get the charge! How the hell did that work? That is so it looked like he missed!
因为就可能西格斯，在面对到对面是吕景的时候，然后我们只要队伍没有太多 AP 在前面已经选出来的话，其实是可以运用，因为清线快，然后也不用怕吕景会点到他，因为兵线还没进来之前，小兵就死光了。
Looking aggressively, Viper needs to do some damage. How alive? Get it low.
Well, there is the solar flare towards that backline as Junja in a bit of trouble, but it's so much AoE with this Mega Inferno Bomb. Still, Rest is going to go down. The double knockup is fantastic, and it's two on the floor here for CFO.
因为就是我觉得，如果单以第二把来说的话，就是我们前面其实是有优势，但可能在龙魂团四龙那边，我们有一些细节的会战处理，可能没有他们的来得好，所以变成是我们会以为可以去冲破解去他们那个吕景的那个宝牌阵容，但发现就好像好像没冲死，所以变成是看起来他们可以反过来追着我们打，所以我觉得应该就是我们团战最后有点可惜没打赢。
Number 3 is Junja down so incredibly low. Peanut to try and set up here as well. The solar flare is decent, but the shove, the knockups all over the place, just chained so beautifully by HLE. They'll use that to take down this inhibitor turret. It's like it's going to be a 2-0, and our second LCK team will make their way to knockouts.
一家不是住到4个人，给Doggo丢个 R 就好了，你们就赢了。对面全部没血，他们自己会走掉的。不用全部让进去了，可惜。
就会一直想一下刚刚游戏的内容吧，因为都觉得第一把或是第二把游戏，其实如果我们有在做更好一点的话，其实是可以拉下来的。
我们需要一个能稳住大家的中后期。我们中后期每次突然间会。搞一波没有搞一波没有想好的团战，一样啊。我觉得就是得跟你们讲一下，因为我们剩最后一次机会了。那我觉得主要是我们输 AL 跟韩华，我不知道你们感觉怎么样，但是我是觉得就很不甘心，因为我觉得这两把你们输掉，我们前中期你们都打得很好，为什么我们明明中后期沟通就要变这么乱？为什么我们就要这么急？你们明明是可以赢下的。因为来世界赛前我就跟你们说了，我希望你们这次来，你们打完，不管是输是赢，达到几强，16强、8强、4强随便，我希望你们是不会后悔的。你们打完今年是不会后悔的。那对我来说，如果我们这样结束，我其实是会有遗憾，因为我觉得你们明明打得很好，
你们这几把输的都不是一面倒，都是你们是优势的。但是我们一到20多分钟，像今天第2把好了，你们20多分钟赢了4000多块，3龙、虫、御食者全部是你们的东西。那龙第4条龙突然就有门急了 ，all in， 跟对面拼了，没有想好我们就打，你们就输掉一把比赛。你们是优势方，你们一直poker，一直慢慢玩，对面也是压力很大的，好不好？我们剩最后一把，大家一起努力，好好打完。就是我希望你们不会是后悔的，你们是可以赢的。大家一样专注，20分钟，随便一个人跳出来，凯文也好，俊佳也好，都否随便，小吉2个上路，沟通慢一点，好好打。像 Rex 今天就说我们太吵了，慢慢讲话，这个就很好。哦，你们太吵的时候，大家不能思考，就变成有一个比较大声的 call， 我们突然就抽进去了。打完你们都坐下来说，我们不知道为什么那波我们这样打。你们知道明明不好打，但是你们还打了，好不好？越有优势的时候，你们越要冷静下来，做一个干净的 call， 好好打。压力是在对面的，我们从来不会有压力啊，好不好？大家好好打，我们一起加油，好不好？最后一把。